Hello, welcome to Your Chance. Today is two of us, and I would like to introduce, for those who don't know, this is my husband, Aaron,
It's a pleasure to be here.
and I'm Terry. And our show is called Your Chance, so that you know that if there's anything out here in the world that you want to talk about, or any video, anything that you want to share, I will give you that email. You can share it with us, and we could put it on TV. Or if you decide that you need to come on TV and express yourself, you could email us too. And that would be like Your Chance 5, the number 5 at outlook.com. Your Chance 5 at outlook.com. Okay, so we are here today to tell you some good, wonderful news that we had here in Detroit for the last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the Pride and Joy, the Marvin Gaye musical. So we happened to go to one, and I want to tell you, today is the last day. They have a showing at 8 o'clock tonight. Right now, you should pack everything up and go there and see this play. I mean, when you talking about new ways of doing a play, this is not a regular play that you just go in there and people walking across the stage, and and you got people pushing items around. No, they really, this is glamour. I mean, it's real nice the way they had the setup. They used the green screen. If they was in a Motown building, they made you felt like you was in a Motown building.
They did. What was so good about it was that it talked about Marvin and Anna's relationship, and their relationship, of how they both was strong-hearted. I mean, they were strong, they were stubborn, and they both was really, really strong-headed about they work. He was a great musician. She was more of an entrepreneur, a recording artist, a manager, and the relationship was just about back and forth. And every song that he produced was about their relationship. That's amazing how just all his songs was about their relationship, and it just all was like each song he brought out just brought out that relationship as years go by. It was just amazing. It was a good musical.
Yeah, that was something that I didn't realize either. When he was doing some of the scenes in the play, he'll be if he engaging with somebody and something happened, he'll go home and say, "Oh, I gotta write that down. That's a song right there," And or if something bad happened, "Oh, I gotta go home and write that down." That was a song. I mean, this man was real. He lived what he got. Now, if he fell in love with somebody, like he was married, he had a wife, but he saw another woman, like he had Tammy Terrell. When they saw them songs together and got together, them was love songs, and he was like putting her above his wife. And he even told her that, "I believe you are the most beautiful woman I ever known." And I was like, "Oh my God," But anyway, he went and wrote songs about that, So his wife kind of like caught on to, if he making love songs, that must mean he's cheating. If he making if it's violent in the world, and what you call that when he go and make that revolution, music, then she know that he's on a whole different playing field. The man was like so deep, and his life was. First of all, let's tell who wrote about his life.
Well, it was a son, Marvin Gaye III. He was the executive producer of that. And the thing about Marvin, though, is they did, you can't talk about his whole life in like an hour or 2 hours. But what they did, they put it together so well, though, that, it all lined up. They didn't get into, a lot of his, the drug problems he had. But all his troubles came out in that song called Trouble Man. all the troubles he had, everything that he dealt with, it all came out in that song called Trouble Man, and it was just excellent.
And they had the background of it, like, you know, like the war going on in the world, what's going on and stuff, you know, because they used the green screen, so it looked like you was in that, you know. And like one of his buddies came from the army, they had people crawling on the ground, they had the background of the grass, you know. It was just like you was out there in the jungle fighting a war with them too, you know. They had the smoke going. Trust me, this was the best play ever. I mean, we was like 5 rows from the stage. You might think $85 is high for one person. No, that was worth every penny. $85 a person, it was worth every penny. Now they got $55 tickets, it's way up in the back, but I'm telling you, we had some good seats, and I would do it again. I would pay that money all over again.
But the last show is today at 8 o'clock tonight, which if you might not make it, but you can always make the one that's in Chicago, Illinois is coming up. If you want to see it, it's only like 3 or 4 hours away. You can go see it.
And if you want to call in, you know, because just in case some of you people heard about that went and saw the play, and you want to, you know, express your feelings about it, or, you know, speak on it, about it, you know, you could call in. You know, it's 313. We're going to put the numbers up there. I don't have to call it off now. You can put the, you know, you might want to call in and tell what you thought about it, because the place was packed. We went at 2 o'clock section, and I'm glad, because they was wearing themselves out. I don't believe they could have put it back together around 8 at night.
But that guy looked just like Marvin Gaye. I mean, in his early years, he looked just like Marvin. I don't know where they got that guy from, but he was good.
Right. And so, like, the dancers, oh my God. I mean, when I say dancing across the stage, everybody had their part. I mean, it was like awesome. I could hear
It was.
Echo.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, this play, like, went from his life at the beginning. You know, his wife wanted a baby, you know, and did she wanted that baby because she found out that he was like cheating on her
She
at
wanted
the
a
time?
family.
Yeah, she
Just
wanted the family. Yeah, okay. And then they had little Marvin, you know, and that was cool, you know. And that's the one who wrote
you know what
about his dad, right?
Right, that's the one it was. But at the end though, he kind of knew he was he knew something was wrong. You know, because the last night he was with Anna, they was talking, and he said something about this gonna be our last dance. You know, and it was like he almost knew something was wrong once he left her house. And next thing you know, she got a call that he had passed away. He had got killed. And that's something.
Yeah, but he was like, I believe this world is not for me no more. You know, yeah, it was something like that. He said, I believe this world isn't for me no more, because his dad used to beat up on his mother a lot, you know, and I'm quite sure, you know, he tried to stop his dad all these years for beating up on his mother. And as I was told, that his dad had like a little problem, a mental problem, or, you know, a little problem or whatever. But
Marvin
he
has
probably
issues too,
told,
though.
yeah, he had issue. I'm quite sure he did too. But he probably told his son, that if you keep interference, I'm gonna kill you or whatever, you know. But the thing is that he probably wasn't listening, but he just knew that it was supposed to be in this particular time that he just beat her so bad. So Marvin turned and beat him real bad, you know, and beat his dad real bad. And he should have known that if his dad was going in the bedroom, that he probably was getting a gun that I'm quite sure that Marvin got for his people to protect them, you know, just in case something happened. And he killed them, you know. But yeah, it's like he knew. He probably
Something was
figured
wrong.
that either he was gonna go or his dad was gonna go. One of them was gonna go, you know. So yeah, but he really felt like that was the last time. As soon as he left from Anna's house and he went home, she got that phone call that, you know, that he was dead, you know. But when I say the movie was awesome, this is the
Pride and Joy.
Pride and Joy. They have really great pictures in here. You know, they have all the cast members and stuff. When I tell you, this play is like, okay, let's think of the video games that they have out now. You know how they go and they in the car and jacking up and shooting at the police, and you know the way the cars engaging with each other, and they get out and run in the house and stuff like that. That's exactly how the play is made. Like, you know, it just look like you in it, you with them. You know, it's not like a ordinary play that they go up on stage and you got to call. So people got to come out and move things around, items around. No, they had rotation that automatically turn everything around. They had the engineer. They had
amazing.
It looked like they was actually in the house, you know, the outside of the way they had the green screen. It looked like they was outside the house. They made it look like it was snowing. They made it look like winter. They made it the sun come out. They made you felt like you was in a club, you know, with the lights and everything gleaming and stuff. And
and that guy could sing too. That what's his name, Jaron Moose, that played Marvin Gaye in his early years. And that boy can sing. He just looked just like Marvin in his early years. Amazing.
Yeah. And I don't know what it was that made me wanted to go to this play, but it was like almost like I had, you know, I heard about it. Mr. RJ had put it on Facebook, and I saw it. I was like, and I was looking at it, and I text my husband. I said, "Oh, you want to go to this play?" And he was like, "If you want to, we'll go." I said, "Yeah, you know," but I had a feeling that I needed to go see this, and I'm glad I did, because it was a play like none other play I ever saw before. And hey, I ain't getting paid for this, but I'm humping it, y'all. Whoever did this, I mean, his son did this. Whenever he come to town, anytime I have a play, I'm going to see it. I don't care what it is. I'm going to see it because I know it's going to be good, you know. Wow, that was the best play ever.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking about singing, every last one of them could sing. Now, Tammy Terrell, when she was on there and she was singing, you know, they did their love story and everything on there. And then she wound up getting sick because she, you know, she had some kind of tumor.
Yeah, she had
or something like
she
that.
had 5 operations on her brain. I think the last one was what, you know, took her out.
Right. But you could tell that they was in love with each other. You know, I had someone sitting next to me, this lady, she was saying, well, you know, she dealt with James Brown, she dealt with this person, and she dealt with a lot of people. I said, so what you saying, she was sleeping with everybody? And but anyway, but it was something about her and the way Marvin played that part, like everybody knew that it was him and her. So she came back in a wheelchair. They played
that part so good. I thought they was dating for real.
Me too.
They played that part. They was excellent though.
And then when she came back in a real wheelchair, she came back on the stage in a wheelchair to surprise him, and he was like, because at first the way she passed out on the stage, I thought she had died, you know. But when she came back on in a wheelchair, Marvin Gaye, he sat up there and he was looking at her, and he was like, oh my God, you're going to get well so we could sing again. But anyway, they was able to sing a song, and she was able to stand up one more time with him for a short minute to sing the song, and then she sat back down. Come to find out, afterwards she had to leave, and you could tell she didn't want to let him go, his hands go. But she asked the wife permission. Now, Marvin don't know this because she said that she didn't want Marvin to know that, you know, she let the girl go out there to sing a song. So the woman, Tammy, was thanking Marvin's wife for letting her be able to sing that one last song with him out there on the stage, you know. And then after that, she died, right?
Yeah, not too
far after that, she died, and it broke him down. When it broke him down, it broke him down. Then that's when he came up with the Revolution, you know, songs and stuff like that, you know. Until he found another hot mama on the stage.
Who was that?
The girl in the red that was putting her legs. She stretched them legs out and gave him a booty and twisting and turning, and she was real flexible.
Right.
But anyway, and then he started singing that, and she wanted to know what his wife said. The last time I know you was singing Revolution songs, where you come up with this concept of the song, you know, because he found somebody else.
I don't think nothing happened between that. I don't think so, though.
Or you're a man. I'm telling you, something happened. So anyway, so that went on, and then that was his younger days, and then it came. I mean, then they had a part where it was a guy playing his
Well,
later days.
yeah,
You
what's his
know,
name? Stephen Ken. Stephen, and I think Stephen. That was his last name. Stephen. He
yeah,
played the later Marvin Gaye.
and he did real good. He came out.
He was good.
It was almost like he was bringing back the pimping days all over again. 'Cause that's how he was acting, huh? You don't think so?
Yeah, I mean, he played him pretty good. I don't think he sung as good as the first guy though, but it was good. It was excellent play.
I mean,
though.
his performance was
good.
good. The other guy
Yeah.
had the vocal, and he was mainly standing there with his,
They both did
dancing,
good,
but
just
the
that,
other one,
that
he
first
did
one,
the
Jerry
dancing.
Moose, he just looked so. It sound like him. He just looked so much like him in his early years, though.
Now, what was the reason why they brought Teddy Pendergrass out?
I don't know.
Because he only had a
really
short
don't know
part
about that
in it.
one. What was the purpose of
That's
Teddy
why-
coming out?
Yeah.
I don't know. They had Jackie Wilson, when it first started out. He opened up the show.
Yeah, but he had
The
a big
musical,
part.
but-
He did a lot, and he did real good. But that part with Teddy, I didn't kind of get that one. Though.
I didn't.
Yeah, but when I say this musical, it was great.
You will.
Oh, I'm sorry, we have a caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to your chance.
Karen,
Hi.
thanks for telling us about the place and how it was going, so now we ain't got to go see it. I really appreciate it.
What do you?
Thanks for telling about this show. Now you gotta go see it.
You can always go to Chicago now.
No. You really do need to go right now.
It's only
and
3
catch
hours
that-
away.
No, you need to go and catch.
the play.
Huh?
You done told us the whole play. We ain't got to go see it.
No,
now.
yes you do. That's what I'm
You still
saying.
got to see it.
No,
The way we taught it's not
No.
nothing like the
ain't-
musical. Though. You
right.
have to see it.
It ain't nothing like. Trust me, everything when you go there, everything I said, you gonna be like, well, shoot, she didn't put enough onto it. Shoot, she didn't do it justice. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna have you spend your money for nothing. I'm telling you, you should go. If you don't, you
I
gonna
was
regret
amazed.
it. You
I
gonna
was
regret
amazed.
it.
It was good.
You gonna regret it. I mean, it was.
But it
really
make you
bad.
enjoy those. We 50 babies, but it make you enjoy the 60s and 70s.
Well, we 6.
Oh.
Well, see, I just got one question.
Okay.
Where's them pretty daughters of yours at today?
What'd he say?
Man, you don't want to see me?
Oh, what'd he say?
You don't want to see me?
He said, "What is doing
We-
this?"
Where the daughters at?
You know.
Ain't no comparisons. They might be your daughters, but you can't compare.
Yeah, that's true though.
Well, that's good.
That's
They're
true.
gonna love that they being missed. No, they was supposed to be here, but it was a topic that I was gonna talk about a little later, and they ain't wanna talk about that. So
Oh, yeah, it was too deep for them. All right, I'm going to hang up and let you do your show. Y'all having a good show. Thanks
All
for...
right, thank you. You hurt my feelings.
Oh, I didn't mean to do it. But you got a beautiful family.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Have a nice day.
All right, let's I want to talk about this Virginia Beach and Virginia killing. The guy name was Dwayne Craddock. Man, that's terrible. But they say he came in and worked. 3 floors of employees say he started just shooting up.
Wait, did they
Nobody know the reason why, but he shot 12 people. 12 people died. 11 were employees of that public center, municipal center, and 1 was a local contractor who's, filing for a permit. And then 4 others were injured, but 2 are still in critical condition. And he shot a cop. But the cop was able to, he was saved by that bulletproof vest. But this guy knew he was going to die because you go into a municipal building, and the police station is right across the street. So once you start killing, eventually they're going to kill you because they're going to keep you from trying to kill more people than what you're doing. But This
But
guy,
tell them about the
I
one when the
understand.
guy came out the bathroom. They was in the
Oh yeah, right
bathroom.
before the killing, it was a guy, one of his coworkers called, what's his name, Joseph Scott. He said he was in the bathroom with Dwayne right before the shooting. They was talking, and they was exchanging, pleasant comments. He said, "Well, you have a good day," and he said, Dwayne said, "Well, you have a good day." And it was strange. And he said he went home later on, hear about the shooting. It's like he could have got killed.
Yeah,
He
he
was
would have been
lucky
the
that he
first
wasn't
one
killed.
laying there.
But
No, he was lucky
he
he
was
didn't say
lucky.
not one bad word to the guy. Like, man, I don't want to hear that. Get out of my face. You
Yes.
came in later. Or you blah blah blah. You know, he would have been gone.
But the thing about it, nobody know. All they said he was quiet. He really wasn't in no trouble. He had no criminal record or nothing. He was just maybe he had a traffic infraction, but that was it.
And he was
But he wasn't no problem. Nice. He was just a quiet guy. And I don't know, but I don't know if I can't confirm the statement, but they said he gave us 2 week notice. So some had to be wrong to give a 2 week notice. Maybe he wasn't happy about something, but whatever it was, he gave us 2 week notice.
wait.
Then
Was
next
he?
thing he came in and just shot up the place.
And how old was he?
He was 40 years old. He was black male,
Okay,
40 years old.
so he wasn't about to retire then, right? If
Oh,
he's
he only,
40
no,
something.
he was only working with 15 years,
Right.
public service for him. So, he wasn't about to retire. I know he retired from the Army National Guard military.
Oh,
He was there for 6 years.
So he wanted some
but
shooting
I
targets.
don't know.
He wanted some practice. But you
He
know
had
what?
He had some
the
mental
killing,
issues,
the-
and they just closing a lot of these mental institutions now where they get help, and a lot of times they need, I don't know, I can't say, it's crazy.
And if you wanted to know what Caucasian he was brown. He was, African, a person, but he was
But
brown. But the thing is that, cause I don't like saying black.
now, how do you, if anybody got some kind of answer to that, how do you control craziness? How do you control it? Because me, I say bring back capital punishment. To me, simple fact that we have technology is so different now. It's so advanced. We got cameras almost everywhere. I mean, cameras everywhere. They see everything you do. And if I see you on camera and I see you actually taking somebody's life for no reason, that's capital punishment. You need to be executed. I'm sorry. But you can't keep going around killing. It's got to be a way to stop all this craziness. And I say bring back the capital punishment only if it's substantial evidence that he out there killing with no reason, just killing innocent people, terrorism like that, just killing innocent people. I say bring back the death penalty.
Well, I say, like, if they actually catch people on camera, like actually doing the deed, then yeah, they should bypass the jury. They should bypass the court thing. The judge. They should automatically go down for the rest of their life, or either go get the death penalty. That's the only way I can agree with it. It have to be right on TV. Because other than that, people would set you up and lie on you.
Yeah, but I'm
and
talking about substantial
yeah,
evidence.
if they have it, they should.
Well, video is evidence.
Right.
So if I got a video and I see you do something, that's the evidence right there. That's just the death penalty.
Yeah, they definitely
You know,
should.
it's not gonna stop it, but it will decrease it. It'll slow it down. If you know you're gonna be persecuted and you're gonna get the death penalty, it's gonna stop a lot of that. It ain't gonna stop it completely, but it'll detour a lot of them from doing that.
Right. Yeah, you're right about that.
This
But
is just crazy madness.
it sounds like he done probably killed off most of the people who could have really told us, like, what if they had problems with him or whatever and stuff. Because it's like he knew exactly where to go. He used 3 floors, so he took care of all the ones on that one floor and then went up to the second floor.
We just shooting, innocent people he saw. It wasn't no race or nothing, because he shot all race, black, white, so
Oh,
it
they
wasn't
was
no,
all different
it was
types.
different races, so it wasn't like he just pick out a certain race.
So that's what I'm saying. By him
just-
being in the military, he probably didn't get a chance to kill nobody. So he figured if he
Nah,
retired,
it was no indication.
if he retire and if he don't work no more, what he probably thought about it. What am I gonna do with my life, you know? And he said, well, oh, okay, I'm gonna sit at home. I don't have nowhere to go. Everywhere I go, I gotta spend money. I gotta do this. So he probably figured like, hey, well, I don't want to live no more, you know. So I'm just gonna go here and shoot whoever, you know. Even though
Now,
he was quiet, he could have heard what they were saying about other people, you know.
now see, they did say he was married at one time, and he was divorced. They didn't say how long he was divorced. They just say his wife divorced him, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Afterward, it could have. We don't know.
Well, I hope
A lot of
she's
times, divorces do make certain people act crazy, or they feel like their life is gone. But we don't know.
Well, I hope she's not dead. I lost my chain. I lost my cross.
You'll find it.
I think it's in the bathroom.
Yeah, but that's, I don't know. I say capital punishment.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
we
is
don't.
so
We just don't
deep.
know.
Yeah, but you don't usually hear usually one of us out here killing people like that, you know, and you know, nobody would ever suspect that. But you don't know
That's
what's going
crazy.
on people's mind and stuff right now. You know, time is getting
People,
so hard.
people is
You
just
you wonder
heartless
what
anymore.
they
They
you
heartless.
kind of wonder what they went through when they was young, you know, in life. You know, that's
They just
what you kind of.
heartless. Everything is people with no hearts no more.
Yeah, it seems like it's
It's
a lot
crazy.
of killing going on out here. But if it
Manipulation,
wasn't,
scams. I remember we was talking about the it was this Zuwebian pastor, and this Zuwebian pastor was selling tickets to heaven for $500. That's 180. What is $180,000 in Nigerian money? $500 in U.S. money. Selling that tickets to people to get to heaven, and people was buying it. That's crazy. He said he was selling. He said, matter of fact, when he got investigated and they arrested him for scams, and he said God told him to do that.
wait, how
God
did?
told him to sell tickets to heaven. Now
Okay,
he called
wait,
it a
somebody,
gold he
wait,
called
wait.
it a gold ticket to heaven, but they found out the investigator was a gold plated wood. It was gold plated made out of wood called your one admit one to heaven.
Okay, so can you imagine a gold block, a little thin
Yeah, they say
like this, a little
admitted to
block, and
heaven.
they sprayed it with gold paint, and it says one admitted, one for $500 could get to heaven.
Yeah.
Now in their money,
But
wait, in their money it was how much?
$180,000
A hundred and
and
eighty
in Nigerian
thousand
money.
dollar in Nigerian money.
Right.
So think about this: 180 something $1,000, right? That's all they money right there, you know. So he like telling you, give me all your money, all your gold, whatever you got, and go kill yourself, because
But
that's
people just
exactly
so
what you
gullible.
gonna
The
do.
thing is that people so gullible. Why don't people don't think for this? Even when it comes to religion and churches and pastors, people got to read for themselves. Learn God for yourself. Stop letting the pastors and these people telling you about your own father. Read about your own father.
Okay,
Learn about yourself.
right. Let's take this call right quick. Hello, welcome to Your Chance. Thank you for calling. Hello. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, but these
Okay,
people,
now.
they follow these pastors, and I mean, and think about it, though, when they arrested him, the congregation still wanted him to be free.
Oh yeah. Say
They
that.
like
Wait a minute.
they wanted the authorities to release him, said he wasn't doing nothing wrong. Now, how you gonna sell tickets to heaven without judgment?
But wait a minute. Didn't you say something about he had um like some kind of cocaine or
Oh yeah, what they
something?
said, the inside story said when they released statements, they said the official said that
They came
when he
to
was
their
arrested,
house
he had $10,000 in cash.
at his
He had
house.
5 cocaine pipes and a baby alligator. Now this is a pastor and his wife.
And his wife, the pastor and his wife, had an alligator. I don't know what that was all about. A baby
Baby
alligator.
alligator, 10,000 in cash.
10,000 in
And
cash
5
and
crack.
five crack
Cocaine
cocaine.
pipes.
So
Now,
now we know who was speaking to
the
him. He
devil.
said God was speaking to him,
But the
but that wasn't
drugs.
nothing but the drugs, and the drugs ain't nothing but the devil, you know. So now we know who was speaking. But like you say, the
But the
people
people is
have low.
following this stuff, though. I mean, you have to start reading for yourself.
Yeah, you do.
So when you read for yourself, you kind of see when certain things are not right. I'm sorry, but if you read for yourself and you ask God to give you that understanding for yourselves, your salvation is between you and God. Jesus Christ in the middle, nobody else. The information you get on your knees and you ask for that information from
Right.
God. Stop listening to these. They only give you the word. You when we go to church, I want to go and hear something positive to keep me going for that day, keep me going through the week and stuff. But I'm not going there to get blessed. I'm already blessed. My Father blesses me. Every time I get on my knees, He blessing me.
Right.
I'm not going for you to bless me. You can't bless me. Only God can bless. I'm going to hear a positive sermon. Take that sermon, what I learned. When I leave there, whatever do I affect somebody else's heart. That's why I go. So when I leave with a positive message, I can affect somebody else.
Right. So
But I'm not going to he can't tell me about my Father. It's my responsibility to read for myself, learn about the Father for myself. And
So-
we rely on a man to teach you. No,
and you ain't
learn for
supposed
yourself
to.
and
You
stop
ain't-
following
you're
these.
not supposed
stop
to.
following these men.
Yeah, you're not supposed to follow man, period, you know. I mean, because they mind only could take you so far, you know. You have to listen to the Holy Spirit, you know, and have faith in yourself, you know. But I think they life is already low already, so they looking at him being high, but he up there because he manipulating people, you know.
Yeah,
So what you think they arrested him for? The scam
well,
on the
scam.
people,
That's a
or
scam.
no, or the cocaine?
All of it. That's a scam. You can't sell tickets to heaven. That's a scam.
But that's a good one though, boy. Telling people, oh yeah, hey, give me $500
And you get
and
to heaven,
you go to
skip
heaven.
judgment, and you in heaven.
Wow. I
Which
wish
is
we had
easy
a
to manipulate.
picture.
It's easy to manipulate
I
people.
wish we had pulled up a picture on that
It
one
is.
right there.
It's,
We
it's
should have.
sad. But it's a crazy world.
But if you
It's
have a
crazy.
comment on that one right there, you know, I mean, maybe somebody else heard about this one too. You could call 313-868-0342
Right.
or 868-0351, or it all start with 313 or 868-4336, you know. So that just you know, that just tell you that. So I wonder, I just would love to know how many members he have and how big is his church is, because a lot of them people, he finna take them to hell with him, you know.
Well, if you don't read for yourself and you follow,
I
you
mean, but
misled.
this is in another
Yeah, you're right.
country.
You
They don't,
misled.
most
Well,
of them don't
that's
know
true
how
too.
to read
But
the,
still here too, even here in our country, it's the same way with these pastors. A lot of foolishness going on. These folks following it.
yeah, but see,
They don't
but
think for they don't read. They
most of
leave their
them could
brains
read the word
outside
for
the door.
themselves, but out there, a lot of them can't. They trust him to give them the word, so his punishment gonna be worse than
Oh yeah, his
theirs,
punishment
you know.
worse because he's using the word to manipulate the people. So he gonna get it worse. I
And
mean, that's not me judging. That's what the word says.
And see, this money ain't nothing but just paper that
But it's power for these folks. They get this certain positions, they
If-
get money, they get power, and they abuse it.
if everybody was to come together and and forget about the ones who made the real paper money, and we make our own paper money, and we say the money that the government is making ain't no good, and we just make our own paper money, we can live off of that and just go around and passing it out to people. You can make what you got accountable and more, huh? How come we got to go by the government? What they say do, huh?
Laws of the land.
I mean, they the ones that making everything rough for people.
Hey, man, well, it's the heart. Your heart is so corrupted, you know. That's the way it is. Churches, businesses, nobody really got that heart in them no more.
But
It's crazy. It's like people just heartless.
I mean, because anybody could kind of go out there and manipulate people and get money. But I mean, you got to really, like you say, just got to be heartless, you know.
They heartless.
I mean, that's like $100 and something thousand dollars. They poured in, you know. First of all, so he's saying that the people who don't have that money, they not gonna get to heaven.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying
I'm saying that's
they
what the
getting to heaven
man's
without
saying.
judgment. You know, they making it where he offering heaven without judgment.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Right.
Hey, did you
Yeah.
want to talk about that cure?
Oh
You,
yeah.
you just talk about it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
We're
give them
gonna.
that information about it.
Yeah. We're gonna. I wanna talk about. I'm gonna show some pictures in a minute. Just two pictures of Lisa Lopez and of
Nipsey, what's his name?
Nipsey
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle. But right now, you know, it's this what's his name? His name is
Dr. Zuby.
yeah, Dr.
Zuby.
Zubai.
Zuba. Yeah, Zuba.
Dr.
Zuba.
Dr. Zubai. Probably a lot of y'all know him. He from another country and stuff. You know, he come up with the what you call that cure, like natural herbs and stuff. You know, he's supposed to have a cure for cancer. He's supposed to have a cure for diabetes. He's supposed to have a cure for AIDS. And you know, because we got a lot of people out here dying from cancer. Even kids are dying from cancer, diabetes, any disease that you know about. But he have these natural herbs that he want to, you know, bring to this country and stuff, so that people will know that, hey, these herbs can cure you and help you, and then you don't have to be drugged up out of your mind, you know, because you using natural herbs, you know.
Right.
And this girl, Lisa Lopez, who used to be at TLC, you know, she went over in that country so that she can relieve herself, and you know, and take up yoga, take up, you know, to try to make her spiritual better. And she met him. You know, I have a picture with her meeting him, the guy who came up with these cures. Well, anyway, she was supposed to come back. I heard that, to bring the news to everyone about the cure for AIDS. And then as she was coming back, all of a sudden she, you know, had that accident, you know, a car accident. So it makes you wonder, like, they don't want this to get out to the people and stuff, you know. So that's kind of like crazy. But and then Nipsey, you know, he even knew this man too, this Dr. CB, excuse me, CB. You know, he even knew this guy too, and about the cure and you know, the things, and you know, he was making a big difference in the world too. Anyway, so he had a lot of followers that would have listened to him, you know. And right now, I have this video, but I want to let you see the picture of Lisa Lopez with him, you know, and so you'll know what this person looked like, who have the cure and stuff for all of this health problems that's going around, you know. So when
Anytime you got a cure for something that's gonna hurt the government or something, they're gonna try to keep you silent. They don't.
right,
Drugs is a big business.
It's-
Even prescription drugs, over-counter drugs, all that stuff is a big business. And they keep you doped up to keep you buying it. Expensive medication, all that stuff, that don't do nothing but hurt you. And if
come up to me.
and if you got a cure, they try to keep you away from getting that cure out. I'm looking at my father. My father was 90 years old. Before, I say about the last 3 or 4 years, he been off medication. He's lowered his doses. And he's not taking medication like he used to. And he's better at 90 than he was 10 years ago because he cut down on that medication. It just keeps you sick, keeps you always feeling bad or whatever.
Yeah, you
Sometimes
have
that
to.
medication don't do nothing but hurt
You
you.
have to look into the natural herbs
Yeah,
and
natural
stuff,
herbs with all that
go to
old.
these health places and find out about, what can help you and stuff. And sometimes you have to just give it time because things don't work right away because your
Right.
body is a healer. God,
It
like just
heals
like
you. Right.
when you fall and you cut yourself or whatever, what it do? It comes back together. Well, your inside comes back together too, And then if you get natural herbs and stuff, that even make it even more better, to come back to but if you are drugged out and don't know where you at and your mind get messed up, all you headed for is the home for the crazy nut people because that's where you're gonna go because that's what they're gonna think you are. You done went crazy. But as if we could put this picture up with the okay. Uh okay, we're not gonna be able to put Lisa Lopez up with the doctor, but well, yeah, they know what Nipsey looked like. So is there any way that we could play that video then too? Let me tell you about the video. I just want to because this video is like 30 minutes long. We ain't got 30 minutes, but I want to just play at least 10. What we got 10 minutes? Oh, dang, we can't play. I forgot. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just talk about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, this video.
You got cured.
This video have the Pope on there with some more people, and then it's and when they talk, they tell you about what the Pope and other people don't want you to know. It's like a secret, It's some kind of secret. Well, we don't have it where we could put it on right now, but y'all need to really get off into finding out like what's going on. Like these people, they have secret societies and secret organizations, and I mean, don't join none of that crap. God, that's like if you join any of that, you join Satan because you ain't the only one you're supposed to know about is Jesus and welcome him in, not nobody else, because all that's gonna do is lead you. You join some organization, you're gonna be paying monthly dues, and then you got to do what they tell you to do. But right now the way this world is going, we all know the devil is running this world, so I just want you people to try to get off these drugs, and because I'm 60 and I still work out. You have to work out. You have to do things that's going to make you feel healthy. You got to keep your mind strengthened. And they tried to put me on drugs. I have like problems with my neck and my back and everything, and I tried that. I couldn't even move. I couldn't get out the bed. I was so drugged and doped up. I didn't want to be like that, so I started going to some health places. They have things that you could juice. They have all kind of stuff, but it's natural. It's nothing that's gonna get you high or hooked on doped up or anything, and
Can't function.
yeah, you can't function, you can't do nothing. But I just feel so bad for a lot of people that's out here that's on these, because you could get addicted to them and stuff. And I know it's hard to come off of it because I know you be hurting, but you have to, you have to lay hands on yourself and pray yourself and let the Lord know you ready to do his will. You ready to do his will, then he'll help you with your will, and you can easily be made whole and feel better about your whole life, and be strengthened, so please just look at something totally different than because they'll put you on anything, any drugs just to hold you down, and when your life can be better than what it is, so I just hope, even if 1 or 10 people heard me and make a change, that's better than nothing, So yeah, that's all I want to happen.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, we had Memorial's Day pass by, and so I hope all of y'all enjoy y'all Memorial's Day, and especially Mother's Day back in May. I wasn't here to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and stuff, but hey, when
We
Father's
had a
Day?
good time at the park. This thing about the parks now, they don't want you to cook in certain areas now. You know, you can't have alcohol no more. So I guess since the state took over some of these parks, it's a lot of things you can't do. But it is better though. Like remember when we used to go to Belle Isle years ago?
Yeah,
How they
everybody
always
be
acting a
sitting
fool,
out.
but they
No,
was acting a fool out in Belle Isle. You know, they blocked traffic.
okay,
You
but
couldn't
before
get by.
if you
It
think,
was nasty, dirty. But now since the state took over, it's clean. You know, you don't have that riff-raff no more. You can go out there. You can enjoy your family now without all that old craziness now. So it's an advantage though.
yeah, cause like we did Memorial's Day with my family, but it rained that day, so we was in a house, but it turned out good. And then we did it with his family the next day on Monday on that day, and we did it at a park. We done set up here because we like did like the music, the DJ and stuff, and we set up here and brought out all the equipment and went and picked our spot and put it down and stuff. A good thing we didn't set it all up because they gonna
Let us
come
move.
and talk about y'all gotta move. You can't be right here in this section. I
Yeah, I never
mean,
knew that. That's something new. You know, I don't know. I
at this
guess the state,
particular park, they just want you to
some
be like
state
this round
guidelines
table
on it.
around the edge of the park. You can't be like in the
Yeah.
middle of the park nowhere. So if the kids over there with the water sprinkling and over there where the fun section where the kids play, you can't even really see your kids over there. So it's like you sending them out there to play in the water, to play with these little games and that they get, and they got refreshment stands and all of that. And even if you got to use the bathroom, you got to walk a good distance. But matter of fact, we can tell them where
But you
that
know, I
park
guess
at, can't we?
see
But
once they, I guess now they worried about the grass. You know, I know it's a lot of people. They probably dump their coals and stuff on the grass and burn the grass. They do all that now, and I guess they want to try to limit the areas where you in because they don't want the grass all destroyed.
Yeah, we ought to
Which
be
you do is
mindful.
happening, but
Yeah.
if they put enough containers
Out
there
there
to
for
where
the
you can dump your
dump the
coal in,
coals, they
that
won't have to
that would
worry
limit the
about it.
problem. But
Right.
they don't have a lot of canisters you can throw your coal in, and
Right.
people they just do it on the grass.
Right. But
In a way, it's a disadvantage for us.
yeah, but I just wanted to say where the concern I have where you down at one end and the kids down at the other end, which I know
Yeah, you
they
can't
always
watch
should
it.
have an adult, but they got the river, the river is like right there, and some of them kids could go right through that little pole they got and fall in the water. Then what? It
Guess
won't.
they worried about what park they were. That's the Mount Elliott Park
Yeah, the
off
Mount
Jefferson.
Elliott. Yeah, the Mount Elliott Park off Jefferson. I didn't know if we should say that, but I guess it don't matter.
The state own all the parks anyway. They it's
Yeah,
built out like that too. I'm sure on certain areas.
yeah. So now it's like now you have to when you get ready and do something, you have to go and investigate that area first before you go there and do it. Because and I
Well,
don't
if you don't know the
understand why.
rules and the guidelines,
I don't
it's best to
understand.
find out, early, find out
Yeah.
the guidelines and the rules of what you can and can't do, what you can bring, can't bring.
Right. But it's a lot of people out there walking around that work there looking at you saying, hey, hi, like
But
it
that's the
ain't
bad
nothing.
part. They wait till you
They
set
wait
up.
until you set up
They
and
did
get
tell
your
you.
stuff all out and stuff and then want to tell you to move. It wasn't just us, it happened to two other
Right.
people.
And you see us setting up, let us know. But you wait till we set everything up and then tell us we have to move.
Yeah, it was like, and then the part, it was just messed up. I don't think I want to go there again. Elisa, no, okay. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna show you this picture. We do have a picture. I have time to show you. Yeah, there it is. So just in case everybody wanted to know who Dr. CB is, that's him right there. And look how healthy he look.
He looks healthy.
Yeah.
He looks up in age, but
Yeah,
looks
he
healthy.
look up in age, but he look real healthy and stuff. But he's the one. So what they doing? They taking. So if that's so if you look him up, I don't know if he have a page or YouTube or anything. I don't know what he have, but you might could look that name up and find out how to get in contact with him for certain things because I want everybody to get healthy and be made whole, but the thing is that see the rich people they automatically gonna stay healthy. They know where to go for all of this. They want to keep all of that for themselves, all this health, you know, for themselves, so they can cure themselves. Look at Magic Johnson, had AIDS for years, you know. He's still living, you know. He's still living while other people dying and stuff, you know. So is it all about money? You know, that, you know,
Sometimes it is.
it seems like it's all about that money. Oh, but yeah, he passed away too. I'm sorry to hear that one. No.
Dr. CB.
Oh, he passed away. Dr. CB passed away, but he might have, you still might can look something up on him though, you know. Wow. I didn't know that. But he still have his cure for everything out here though, you know, because and that's why they keeping it
See,
like a
even though it might not
lockdown.
cure it, it can still, you know, hold it, you know, where it won't spread or get worse. A lot of medication can keep it from getting worse.
Oh, let
I'm
me
sure
take
they
this
do.
call right quick. Hello, welcome to Your Chance.
Hi to the both of you.
How
Hi.
you
I'm
doing?
just catching the tail end since, you know, I'm getting it on my phone, but my phone is going in and out. And I hear you talking about Dr. Sebi,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, he passed a
Yeah.
couple of years ago.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And they think the kind of the government had a little bit to do with it.
I
Right.
believe that.
He
Anytime,
had cures for a lot of stuff.
right, and
Yes.
anytime you know, you got some kind of cure that's gonna keep the government from getting rich, or something they gonna always seem to
Right.
keep you quiet from getting that information out.
And see, I had this video that tells you about how the Pope and other people is like a secret thing where they don't want
That's
nobody
right.
to. Yeah, they don't want, you know, because the pharmacy will lose lots of money,
Too
you
much
know?
money being made off illnesses.
Exactly. Right.
So they don't want you to come out with a cure.
Right.
Yep.
But they,
So he had a cure for a lot of stuff. So they said they were behind his demise.
Right.
mm-hmm. But you know what?
All right,
I bet they took it for themselves. So when something happened to them,
oh yeah,
they can use it, but they don't want the world to use it, you know?
that's right.
Because he had
you
a,
know they even took him to court about some of his procedures of curing people, and he won in court.
mm-hmm.
Right.
So you know that they didn't want him to continue doing what he was doing.
Right.
Right.
All right. Well, you got an interesting topic, and I hate my phone kept going in and out, so I didn't get to hear it all. But I enjoyed listening to the little part I could hear. And you all have a great day.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
You too as well.
Thank you for calling.
All right, then. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Have a good
bye.
one. Yeah, she right. When you start tampering with the government's money and stuff, and you hurting them from prospering with that money, they find a way to keep you silent.
Right. So
This world is just
that's
so
why
wicked.
I'm humbly saying to y'all, you know, y'all gotta try to leave these drugs alone, because see, it takes the doctors, not only the pharmacy out of position, but the doctors too. You know, some of them will have to get laid off because nobody will be coming in for a cure, you know, because you already cured. Yeah, well, we was talking about how Dr.
Well, that probably
CB
hurt
have
a lot of the pharmacists.
had cure for cancer, had cure for diabetes, had cure for AIDS, and a whole lot of other
Keep you
things. You
silent.
know, something about if your ear with whistling or a noise in your ear or something, had a cure for that. A lot of things he had a cure for, you know. But yeah, you know, it's just like we just trying to like bring you awareness of all the danger out here for us. Everything ain't good.
Medication.
Everything ain't good for us, you know, that they doing, that they giving to us. Like if you watch certain main channels, they don't tell you what you really need to know. They only gonna tell you the things that they want you to know, you know. What they reading up on the tele. See, we speaking out just like this to you guys. They up there reading from a telemount. What you call that? Teleprop. Teleprop. Yeah. But I enjoyed you guys. Thank you, callers, for calling in. Thank you for taking y'all Sunday out to watch us. So it's been a pleasure. I'm glad to have my husband on the
And
show.
for
This
the
is
caller that
Aaron.
called early, I'm sorry I disappointed you.
Because he's
But
not
you,
the
you might
girl.
see me again.
You was okay. I'm trying to. I want him to come on the show with the girls, so it could be him and the girls, just like I be on here with them. I think that, but that's up to you, babe. But anyway, I
We're
want
gonna
to
have
say.
a take a poll. We had a callers call in and see if they want to see me again. Or
Oh,
the girls.
well, the women's gonna say yeah, and the guys gonna say nay.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, thank you, callers, and thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy your summer,
Right.
and we'll see you on the next Your Chance.
Somebody tried to preach